Put my my mic is on. My mic is on. We're really trading everything down. Pick that up. They're gonna pick this one up. There's not a problem. I'm lucky I got this light square bishop because these diagonals are weak, very very weak. So I should have played bishop c2. This is quite weak, yeah, but it's not a problem. I should have taken. I should have taken. Yeah, I'm catching on nonsense. I have to give up. I'll just promote. I can take. Yeah, that was a lucky one. That was very lucky. 0.0.14. 0.14 seconds. That was close. Very, very close. 2700. Let's go. This guy is backing up the whole time. Backing up. This pawn is hanging, but I just don't want to take it. It's just such a inconvenience. I will lose everything. Well, not everything, but I'll lose a lot. But I'm giving it up. I'll give this pawn up for a queen trade. Mm, This is a difficult decision. Check. I'm only down a pawn. Should be defendable. Yeah. Pawn wants to go from the back. It's fine. Too slow. Just too slow. How do I be faster? Stop doubting myself. Stop doubting myself. It's probably the only way. Yeah. Slow. My opponent's stopping it from behind. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm doing something. Does that. Hiding behind his pawn. It's a crazy ladder. Let's see what works. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to analyze this game. Look, it's such a cool game. Like my king was zigzag. It's like it's playing snakes and ladders. Zigzag, zigzag, zag. That was a crazy game. Let's see how it goes. No, man, this is the greatest king walk I've seen. I had a good one yesterday as well. Uh, Look at this. Look at this king walk, man. That is insane. This king was just. This king is on holiday, just walking the whole time. And it's cold. 8 points. 2600. I used to be 2600. Yeah, back in the day. It was like 6 months ago, and I still can't get back to it. But I'm trying to get back. John Tuber, hi. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to get back to 2600. It's been like 6 months. It was December when I was lost. 26. Now it's June. Yo, um, we're gonna keep trying though. We're gonna keep trying. I want to take and then just consolidate. My opponent is just playing so nice. Very good position. Yeah, I'm just waiting here. I don't have anything to do. I'll plant my knight in the center. They're gonna take this, and I have to play something. Well, if bishop no, um, okay, that's a confusing push. You know, I just want a castle. I just want a castle, but I simply can't. I'm playing bishop e4 next, and I'm just waiting. I'm parking the bus. I'm parking the bus. I want to get my king here somehow. Get my king here to the king side. Yeah, and then I push. Yeah, I'll jump with this. This is good. This is just as good. Then I can take and swing my queen over. Take. Yeah, let's go. Beating a FIDE master. Beating a FIDE master. This position is winning though. It has to be winning for me. My opponent can get two rooks for the queen by sacking, but there's no way, man. I pick up this pawn. This is winning. Hopefully, hopefully this is winning. Uh, yeah, this is a nice rook sacrifice. I hope it works. I was confident that it would work. I was thinking king f1, and then I win the queen. But I win the queen with more material, so I understand why king h2 was played. Then I was gonna go queen c8 and queen h8. And it's winning. It has to be winning. It's a draw. What about queen takes? This is winning, yeah. Because I picked this pawn up. Oh, never, wait. Oh, it's just a free rook. Oh, I'm so blind. I didn't see that rook. Um, so it's a draw. Rook g1. Oh, and it's repetition. This is an interesting game. The rook sack, was it necessary? No, it's a draw. Rook h8. Setting up the rook sack. Because if it takes, then there's checkmate on h1. Yeah, so I was in a rush. I should have waited. I should have waited. This is an interesting game. Okay. I should have waited more. Not rushing everything. Okay, we have like a bird. A bird with b3. A bird with b3. That's a new way of phrasing it. And I play e3. I want to take this bishop. Oh, I can't take it now. Okay, let's trade off queens. No, you don't want to trade off queens. Okay, it's fine. I'll take queen. Ah, it's a fork. Simple blunder, but I'll take. You can still fork me. It's fine. Play queen c7 this, then I go back to c8. It's not a nice position. It's quite bad, but it's playable. It's playable. If I can move my bishop here, that would be a good idea. Just blockading the file, so my opponent stops it. So I take, and now I take. I didn't have to take. I really didn't have to take, because now my dog squares are quite weak, so it wasn't really a good move. But now my opponent has some good. Yeah, yeah. Gotta play f6 and go down this material. What is happening here? Okay, what is happening in this position? This is crazy. I don't know what's happening. I should have never given up my bishop because I just had to trade off rooks. Queen takes and then the pawn is hanging. And then I pick up the pawn with the pawn that is on e4. Pawn on e4. Yeah, in this position. Yeah, I was a bit slow there to react. There's no need to trade off bishops. Just trade off. When you pick up the pawn, there's really there's no need to give up my dogs by bishop. So that was a mistake. That was a mistake that I must learn from. Okay, e4. Sicilian. Let's play the smooth mortar gambit. They don't like it. They don't accept it. I'll take the isolated pawn. Bishop e3. Then I go knight. I can play bishop e5. Take knight c3. Get the pawn. That's a weakness. King e2. f3. So I don't lose my bishop. But okay. I need to trade off knights. And I got a good knight. And a good knight. Now I can go after this weakness. But my opponent also noticed it. I'll play g3. I'll wait. I'll wait a bit. There's no rush. I could do that, but mm-mm. No ways. This guy just doesn't want to play for win as well. I want to play for win. Even if it means losing, I want to play for win. No, but this is what am I doing? Ah, blunder the pawn. And the game. I should have taken the draw because then I started. Yeah, Should have taken the draw. Would have gotten a few rating points, but nah. I want to be stubborn. I want to be stubborn. I'm gonna lose this pawn though. And that one. But it's alright. It is alright. No. All left. Bishop f3. Let me just get my king to b1. Just in case. Net een geval. Alsof iets gebeurt, man. Ja, net een geval. Yeah, that's a. This is a queen. That is a queen. With no, but blended in exchange. That was not smart. And I bring my queen in. No, I'm sorry, but that was a nice checkmate. That was a nice checkmate. It had to be done. Where am I from? PR Gamer. I'm from Africa. Africa. You can guess the country. I'll tell you if we're right or wrong. But I'm from Africa, the continent. You can guess the country. I'll give you the hint that the continent is. You can guess the country, but I'll give you the hint that the continent is Africa. So I think there's 52 countries. So you have one in 52 chance. One in 52. I don't like playing this variation, but I always play this knight f3 first instead of knight c3, and then I get in trouble very quickly. But now my opponent has to give me this, and h4 g4 d4 d5 takes. Ah, okay. Opponent wants a sack. That's the interesting way. I did not think of it like that. Guess I have to take, but yo, it's weak. It's weak. My opponent saw that my time was low, so they're gonna play for time. Smart. It's bullet. It's bullet. Understandable. Yeah, smart. Very smart. FIDE master. 2700 bullet is nice though. If I can send a rematch. Yeah, we have so much tabs open. Yeah, just time didn't manage it properly. Did not manage it properly. Just have to charge my laptop. It's flat. It's not that flat, but still 25.50. I'm staying there. I'm stagnant. I'm stagnant. Up and down, but I stay still. Carcon takes c5. Takes 96. Bishop b5. No, nothing today. G6. Okay. Gotta lock in my own bishop. H5. A5, sorry. A5. And I want to play this and then this, that. Push. I'm walking into everything. Oh man. Bishop takes. No, it doesn't even work. It doesn't work. Because of it's check. It comes with check. But if I bring my rook over, yeah, bring my rook over. I want to take if they capture. So I'll take, and then they can take the pawn. It's not a problem. Yeah, I'll just play this, and then I'll take. Sorry, what a move! What a move, man! What a move! I don't even study two knight c3, and I'm keep playing it, playing a close Sicilian here. I'm looking for trouble because my opponents know what they're doing, especially at this level. Yeah, I need to study Sicilian. I keep saying study Sicilian, study. I don't study. I don't study. It's becoming the point where it's no longer a joke. It's 100% serious. I'm planning to trap the bishop. They're gonna have to give it up. Hmm. They're gonna take my pawn. I'll take. Okay. Knight's coming to the center, and then it's going to f5. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. There has to be a tactic here. Knight bishop take. No. Uh, there has to be something. Maybe there was something. Maybe. G3? Nah, there's no fork. But I'm walking into things, man. I'm walking straight into the landmine. What am I doing? What am I doing? Eyeball. I don't like bullet. Tomlays, I don't like bullet way too fast. Yeah, it's very fast. I'm struggling to keep up, but it's nice. There's a lot of tactics, a lot of puzzles that you can find when playing bullet. I'm not saying it's the best to play for development. It's definitely not the best to play for development, but it's fun. I like it. It's just nice, nice and fast. Okay, I've managed to get my pieces developed, so that's a good thing. It's probably gonna give me a check, but for now I'm gonna take and take again and bishop d7. My opponent might take and then bishop b5, bishop d7, king takes. So it's a lot of thought that has to go in behind the moves. But for now I want to get my bishop out and rook d8. But I do lose the pawn here. Hmm. Ah, what am I doing? Simple piece drop. That was a mouse slip. That was a mouse slip. But we'll play on King's Indian attack. I used to watch a lot of videos on different chess openings, so I'm able to adapt, hopefully, most of the time to the different openings. Not always though. I get punished very quickly, very quickly in some openings. I want to trade off here. It's fine. I put my rook there. I simply put my rook there. And double up, do the same thing with my other rook. And then I put my bishop there, saying you can take. More than welcome to take. My bishop's coming here and then I'm launching an attack. I didn't see this. This is a problem. But it's fine. There's to be something. Sure. What a move. What a move. Rook h6. Uh, wait, come on. There's to be something here. But there's nothing. That was just time there. I thought there was like a tactic. There had to be a tactic in there because Rook h6 is a cool move. Going down the same Caro-Kann. Um, Same variation, different line, but same position. Bishop d2, 97. Ah, playing something different. Takes castles, but the bishops are strong here. Bishops are strong. I might sack a pawn here. Just no, I don't need to. Don't need to. But it was an option. I can still, and then push f3. Oh, but you sack, yeah. That was yeah, simple mistake. Hey, now I'm gonna struggle. I'm gonna struggle trying to find equality. I can't do anything. I simply can't do anything. Hmm. Bishop f4. Not yet. I can play knight here. Knight e4. Then I move my no, I take. Then I push g5. Then I take. I come back. I can take the knight off and then bring the bishop back. In fact, I can even take this pawn. I could even take that pawn. Should I be greedy? Uh, let me not be. Let me not. Simple pawn. This check was a mistake because now the king can just move to b3. Yeah. I keep this was a free pawn the whole time. No ways. Can't I take? Check. And the knight goes back and there's still a fork. Or the bishop goes back and there's still a fork. That was a bit too easy for my opponent. Too easy. Oh, I'm playing a different opponent. I thought I was still playing the same opponent. I think I pressed something else. What did I do? Wasn't locked in. Please take. Please take with the pawn. Hey, come on, man. Nobody wants to play it. Nobody wants to play the variations. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Um, yeah, that was strange. Where's that guy? That opponent? 42 bullet games. No, I'm addicted to this thing. I'm addicted to this game. That the opponent I played previously, I completely forgot. Let's watch. Let's watch the game. I can't. What did I do? Like, no, because he's a strong opponent. Don't get opportunities that often. Not that all. Oh, 7 degrees Celsius. Ah, can I send a quick request? Good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go use the toilet quickly. So give me 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I'll be back. So I'm gonna Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss? Already in another game. Hectic. Ah, it's okay. We move on. We move on. Oh, I move on. That's alright. 1 plus 0. 2600 is so far away, but it's so close at the same time. We're trading queens. We are trading queens. Hmm. Yeah, that is a move. That is a move. And then I lose this one as well. Always, man. But it's fine. I'll pick up. I'll pick up somehow. 2 pieces for a rook. It's alright. It's doable. It's doable. We push forward. We push forward again. No, we take. We push. And we move this piece back. We reroute it. Remontada? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Check your ending. What am I doing? I'm putting myself in trouble. Because now I lose this. But this is a fork, so hopefully nothing happens. No, but now I'm just losing material. And I'm down on time. How did I get so little time? Ah, I should have anticipated it. I should have anticipated the sack. It's still losing though. It is still losing. Still losing a lot. Because the pawn is the king is in front of the pawn. Not in front, but it's in front. Of course it's a sack. That's fine. Let's let me not do that. Let me not touch it. Somehow the bishop is coming out. Somehow. And this is not a fork. Uh, like this, kind of in the pause like this. Okay, I'm getting distracted. This one's more important. I had to give that bishop up. I think it would have been stalemate somewhere. Maybe there's a checkmate there. No risk, no risk. Don't want to risk it. That always happens. It always happens. I gotta play queen of six. You don't really have much of a choice because I pick up. Don't I just pick up and okay, okay. My bad, my bad. That is a cool move. Very, very cool. But I gotta lock in now. It's falling apart. The house is falling. The house is falling. The ace foul. That's a pawn. That's a pawn. I mean, that's a fork. This is a pawn. That's a pawn as well. Die ace foul, maar ik sta, ik sta nog. Maar die ace foul. Pick up. That's a fork. You're on my back. Hey, got a terrible stance. Another stance. I think, oh, why did I not take? Yeah, no, man. Unacceptable. 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 Because, come on. I just had to get rid of the last pawn. Just had to get rid of the last pawn and then said draw. Because of my time. But I hate when I enter into YouTube. I want to check the comments. And I go straight to YouTube shorts. Okay. I'm going backwards here, but why am I shaking so much? I know it's cold, but I shouldn't be shaking this much. He's cold. But come on. I can take one check because the queen is pun. There's a pun in it. I was gonna sack, but then you know, no queen d6 because I didn't see what happened after. Let's let's checkmate. I'll have to play knight e3 if g6. No, but I can take and then knight g4. And then I can always play like queen e5. Where's the queen going though? I trade off. Reroute. Okay, that's fine. No, no. I went from yeah. Come on, come on, man. Like, why am I going king e5? Why don't I go here? Wait, no, man. What is right? It's right. Push. You don't push. You go here. Opposition. 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 Oh man, I'm falling. I'm falling. Like, why am I so slow? Why don't I play a bit faster? Easier said than done, but come on. Need to speed up. Queen d2. The tension is going nowhere. Yeah, tension is going nowhere. There's no rush. Do I take? Do I take? And I play f4. Is the queen not trapped? Not yet. Not yet. Um, now maybe. Bishop h8. Only move. Bishop h8. No, button. I push. Oh, okay. Smart. Now you can take. Tell my opponent, no, you can take it. You can take it. We're gonna take, push, take. Okay. No castle. Bring my rooks here. I'll play rook g1, bishop d3. Rook, no, rook h2, then bishop d3. Yeah, I can even play this in bishop h6. This looks alright. You can take, but takes. What am I doing? Like, come on. Why did I trade off? Why am I trading off? Because now I'm losing. Then my opponent is gaining time. I need to play better chess. Yeah, simply, man. I just need to play better chess. Torpy. Is it pronounced right? Torp. Torpe. Hi. How you doing? What is my opponent doing? Yeah, I was in a terrible position. I was in a bad position. Bishop h6. Um, that's not. Can't get here. Bishop takes. Rook takes is fine though. Rook takes is fine. One more. One more. Okay. What is your blitz? Are those males for chase? My blitz is, I think it's 2200 or 2200. Yeah, those are medals from chess tournaments that I played in, yeah, very long ago. But it's, yeah, mainly classical, mainly classical chess. I have a few rapid and blitz there. Yeah. Recently it's been rapid and blitz, but overall mainly classical. I'm supposed to go queen e2 and I must delay everything. What's it doesn't work, but somehow I bluffed. I bluffed. Somehow I bluffed my opponent. Don't know. I don't know how. Uh, Going after the c3 pawn. What options? What options? Check. I go back. What are you gonna do here? Maybe I go. I can always trade off if my opponent wants to. I should have just gone here to e6, but okay, yeah, nice, nice. Now I can do it. because if you take, I just pick up the queen. I can't even put my pieces down properly. Double up. Opponent doesn't want me to double up. It's alright. It's alright. That was a mistake. But I was late off the hook. I was late off the hook. Come on, just pick this one up. No, I don't have a title, unfortunately. I'm very far away from a title. I'm like 500 points away from a title. Oh, that was a blunder. Okay, we'll move on. We can take, it's fine. Oh, that was a nice move. That is a nice move. Um, how do I combat this? Do I trade queens? Hmm. Well played. Well played. That's a nice queen move. The queen just went to the other side of the board. Okay. I need to warm up because it's cold. Okay, let's go into isolated queen's pawn position. And what do I think of the knight goes here? Yeah, I like my knights here because everything is happening that side, or everything's about to happen on the king side. Now we take it off. We take that off the board. There's a check here if they want to. Wow, yo, what do I do here? Okay, I'll take the pawn, the double pawns. It's not much of a weakness yet. Not yet. Not yet, but imagine being up a piece and saying you can't do anything. Like, how do I do this? How do I win this? How do I win this? Of course, I pick the pawn up now, but in this position, what do I do? I guess I play 94. Yeah, 94. Just saying you can take it, because then I'm winning. Unacceptable, unacceptable. Hmm. Maybe offside. Maybe offside. There was a free. There was an exchange. Completely missed it. I can't even step there. Check. Um, give up the. Okay. Yeah, I'll give up the pawn. Of course, of course, of course. Give those up. Push. I was about to take and it would have been stalemate if you went king a5. King Ben. We can accept it. We can accept it, but hopefully the I want to sack. It's on a sack. I give the pawn up on e4. Good bishop versus bad knight. If I can trade off my bishop for this knight, I'll get a good bishop bad knight situation. Because all the pawns are on dark squares and there's dark square bishop. So the position will favor me. I could lose this pawn. It's alright. Check, pick up the pawn on king move, but I take. I can play here and somehow infiltrate. I'm fine with this position. I am fine with it. My opponent is not fine with it though. Okay, so I'll block the check. This is still an option. Queen a6, queen c6. Captures, takes, knight, yeah, check. King up, check. But then they pick up my queen. I can maybe sack. Very, very nice intermezzo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my knight over. Keep it on a light square. I might sack here just to get space. And you know, I can just I can wait actually. The bishop has to go here to f2. F2. Let's go to f2. Because now I got the runner and the bishop. But that was a nice game. My opponent played a nice game. Well played. Hmm. What do I do? Do I do puzzles? Hmm. A lot of options. There's a lot of options. How did Portugal beat Germany today? How did Portugal beat Germany? Yeah, disappointed, man. I'm disappointed in Germany. My team that disappointing me. Can't be doing this. Losing to Portugal. Portugal's a good team. Portugal's a good team. Oh man, it's just what there was no energy today. There was no energy. Oh man, we could easily have won Nations League. Easily, we had the team coming into to making it the same, making the semifinals. Man, it was easy. No, losing to Portugal. Yeah, in this position, black is better. No, it's opposition. Didn't think it made a difference. Um, Sack the rook. H4. I can take, not a problem. And then yeah, pick up the queen. Yeah, black was better in the previous puzzle. Got options, man, but there's knight check and there's the rook's hanging and there's a check here and there's a check here and then the house is falling apart. There's a check here. Takes, yeah. Anything can happen. What can be done? No, just take. Block with the bishop. No, it's not the bishop. Check. No, but why would you? Why don't you take with the knight? What's wrong with taking the knight? Uh, Bishop h3 king b6. Ah, there's no threads. There's simply no threads. No ways, man. In a game, I would probably spend 30 minutes trying to find that. A lot of positions were best like in the middle. In this position, yeah, black is better here. This is interesting. 2 pawns and a knight versus a rook. 2 pawns, a knight versus a rook. It's about being accurate. You know, king e3 just looks good. D3 looks good. They all look good here. They all look very, very good. Which one can it be? I like king e3. Push. Yeah. This doesn't look right because of king c3 and now you're kind of being held back. Really kind of being held back. So why does d3 not work? Ah, first rook e8, not king c3. Okay. Rook e8 first, and then you have to push, but the rook goes back and okay. Oh, you can even sack. As is interesting takes, and it's a draw. This doesn't work as well because yeah, even playing here takes here, and it's a draw. Now, but this is a nice puzzle. It teaches you how to be accurate, how to play accurate chess. Rook a3 looks good to me to be him, right? Rook a3. Yeah, that was probably one of the threats for white. Rook a3, but fortunately it was our move. Black to move, so yeah, got don't have to worry about that. Rook a3, but if it was white to move, that's a good question. White to move rook a3, going all the way back. If let's say white has a second chance, if they play rook a3, d3, and then do you keep moving up? Because if white stops the third rank, then they might be better. Not better, it's a draw. They're the only ones fighting for a draw or something like that. I'm so I'm so in a rush for absolutely no reason. I'm in a rush for no reason. No reason. Um, I just thought, oh, you draw. Yeah, with the previous position. Um, yeah, it's a draw. It's a draw. I don't think white has any fighting chances. So yeah, you're right. You're right with it. You're right. You are right. Because a rook alone against two pawns and a knight, it's tricky. What black has the pawns which can promote, and a knight which is very tricky to maneuver and defend against. So yeah, it's understandable that white can only play for draw. I don't know why I'm so tired. King e2, king g3, king e2, king g3, king e2, king e2, king g3, king e3, king h3, king f2, king h4, king g2, king g5, king g3. So if I get my king here and this king there, so let's go. That was a took a risk there, just playing it. Took a very big risk because all the pawns are blockaded. Black can only move the king, and if he moves the pawn, then I have a distraction. So AC Milan signed Modric. What a deal! That's a good deal, but there's no Champions League football. In fact, there's no European football for AC Milan because they think they finished eighth in the Serie A. So not a good season for the Milan team. It takes pick of the pawns. If they push. There's no. Ay. There's just a check. Push, check, yeah, defend. If I spend more time, yeah, can do better. There was no need to rush. How do you teach chess to be in an incredible rate? Ah, incredible rates are There's two ways to interpret that sentence. Do you mean how much do I charge for coaching? Or do you mean how do I improve fast? To improve fast, you just need to practice a lot. And not like if you're obsessed with it, you're probably gonna improve if you wanna really be good at it. And I don't do coaching. I don't do coaching. I coach, but I not the individual coaching. So yeah, because I am a busy. It's 1 o'clock and it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's the only time I have available to stream. Gotta be up early as well, but that's tomorrow's problem. If you want to improve fast, you how do you improve fast? That's a good question. How do you improve fast? They just well, if you want to improve fast, you need to plan properly. You need to create a schedule and manage your time properly because I'm assuming chess is not the only thing in your life. So you have other priorities as well. Maybe you have to go to work, maybe you have to go to school. Now you need to work it around those priorities because chess, yeah, it's more of a hobby. You can't make much money from it. And yeah, so you need good time management and you need a schedule to practice. And then within the schedule, you can draw up different things, what you're struggling with, and how you plan to, like, how you plan to solve your problems, solve your weaknesses, get stronger in your weaknesses, and just improve in general. There's a lot of planning that goes into it. If you want to improve fast, that means you have to basically make it your whole life, which is kind of impossible because there's so much distractions in today's world. Like, look at me, I'm on my phone now, trying to read the comments, and I'm trying to play chess. So, uh, social media is something you should try and stay off as well. But then again, everything is on social media, all the resources. So, getting distracted is also something you must try to avoid. Because I believe I could have been much further than where I am if I was not distracted. Could have been. Okay, my FIDE is about 1700 FIDE international rating. I believe it can be higher, but I don't play enough because I'm busy. I just played a tournament a week ago. I gained 30 points, and otherwise my last tournament was in January, so 5 months, 4 months before that one. And I'm like, I don't play enough. I don't play often, so I can't expect to improve much. You can study, but if you don't play, then you don't improve. Because you're studying all the time, you need to play as well. There has to be a good balance if you want to improve. So if you want to improve online chess, you need to play more online and not too much. You need to study as well. You need to study and not play too much as well. So there's a lot of factors that go into it. Say Kua, if I'm pronouncing that. Hello, I teach high-level aggressive openings in my videos with insights from Lila Chess Zero. I just wanted to ask if you have any recommendations. Do you mean any opening recommendations? Any, any recommendations, openings? Yeah, that's a good question. That is a good question. Any good opening recommendations? Any recommendations for openings? I mean, as in teaching. Oh, I mean, as in teaching. What do you? Wait, let me read that sentence again. I don't understand. I'm sorry. You mean in your teachings? You teach high level aggressive openings in videos, in your videos with insights. Um, the way I study openings is that I try to cover lines with high content because they uncover alien lines that are well. Oh, I see. Okay. What you should do as well is flip the board. Let's say you're playing with white and you're playing an opening and you don't know what black can respond with. Flip the board and ask yourself, what would I play in this position? Then you take the different moves that you could play, analyze it from there on. Whenever you're stuck, don't turn the engine on immediately, especially in the beginning phase. But I assume you're trying to find aggressive lines, so it's alright. But if you don't know what your opponent can play, switch the board and figure out from their perspective what is like a normal move. Great advice. Thank you. Yeah, it's always good to look from your opponent's perspective. It's something I never used to do. And then when I get into the game, I'm like, I didn't analyze this. What should I do? Now I spend more time trying to figure out what can I do? What can I do? Because I don't know what to do. And that's where, because you play gambit lines, I like to play gambit lines. And then all of a sudden, okay, I'm down material and I don't know what to do anymore. Now I need to bluff. Bluffing is, it can work, but most of the times you're playing a dangerous game. Like, I played, I'm gonna show you a game I played in a tournament. I haven't analyzed all my games yet. I haven't analyzed all my games yet. Okay, I still got the notation that I need to analyze. Uh, did you see Magnus Gukesh? Yeah, I saw it. There. It was hectic. I was watching it live, like on my phone, watching it. I was like, yo, I'm like, yo, you blundered. I was like, don't play knight back. And then he played knight back, and I'm like, no, that can't be right because you lose the knight. Because Gukesh ends up being up a knight. But maybe Magnus thought the pawns were fast enough. But Gukesh played knight a4, well then he put the knight on the end of the edge of the board. Yo, that was an amazing move. Because then the knight goes to c3 and to b1 or something like that. That was a great game from Gukesh. He just remained calm. Yo. But Magnus, I thought Magnus was gonna bounce back the next game, but he took a quick draw against Hikaru. I thought he was gonna fight. So I thought he was gonna fight for the win. Let's check my studies. NMB games. So this game I played round one. So going into the game, I was the rating favorite according to the rankings because they used the national database, and my rating was like 1708, 1708, and my opponent was 1300, but he had a FIDE rating of 1700. and my FIDE was only 1,660. So he was higher rated than me, international in FIDE. So okay, I was like, okay, now I have to win because I want FIDE points. I want to get my rating to 17 as well. So now I played e4. I don't normally play e4, but I knew he was going to play the Caro. In fact, this guy is my teammate. We played in a team tournament a few months, I think 6 months ago. Yeah, we played in a team tournament and we actually won that tournament. So I had to play my own teammate in the first round, but that's how it is, I guess. Um, but that was a nice tournament in December. So I played the Caro and I played the fantasy variation. I was like, because I played it the whole time in Bullet. I thought maybe I can bluff. Maybe I can bluff. I did not bluff. I did not bluff. I suffered. I suffered. Yo, I was stressing. I was stressing there. Yo, it was terrible. Why don't I just play like a normal opening? It's a classical tournament, 60-60 plus 30-second increments, so 60 minutes each plus 30 seconds more. Like I'm suffering too much. I'm suffering too much. We played 31 moves, but it took 3 hours. Finished. We started 6 o'clock in the evening, finished 9 o'clock. Only 30 moves. Can you believe it? Only 30 moves. Let's see if I'm correct. Okay, 30 moves. 3 hours. I was joking. I was joking. Yo. Okay, then we played e6 and I played e5. Terrible. Now we're going into French. I don't know anything about the French. And yeah, g4. Oh no. I thought I was a genius playing g4. Thought I was a genius. But okay. Yeah, I blundered. I just blundered, man. Queen a5. Queen a5. And I played knight d2, which was a mistake. Terrible mistake. I should have played knight c3. And it's equal. Because if queen before queen f2, it's equal. But I was worrying about this move, man. I was worrying about this move. I'll lose a pawn. And I thought, I don't want to lose a pawn. But I forgot that my position is, all my pieces will be active. But I wasn't thinking straight. I wasn't thinking straight. So I played 92. After 92, my opponent played queen b6, hitting my pawn and hitting my other pawn. And yeah, all the positions started falling apart. I had to give up my bishop. And then he blundered and somehow I came in. I sacked my rook and was able to convert. Wait, no, this did not happen. This happened. This is the main line. This is the main line. And then, yeah, I was able to win the game. But it was stressful. It was stressful. There was no need for me to do that. I just had to play normal opening and play proper chess. Don't gambit in a classical tournament if you don't know what you're doing. But you have to learn the hard way sometimes. And that's what I did. I learned the hard way. Yeah, but I'm gonna end the stream now. I have to go work. Go finish some work. And then go sleep. Sorry. Okay. Good night everyone. Good morning, depending on where you are. It's morning by me. That means it's time to go. and thank you for joining the stream. It was a good stream, uh, kind of. My rating did drop a bit, but it's not the end of the world. And then you can always bounce back tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day, another comeback. And speaking about another day, it's a blessing. It's an opportunity from the Lord. We can only thank the Lord for the day because we woke up. At least the least we can do is to thank the Lord for the day because He's given us another opportunity. Now let's not waste it. Let's make the most out of this opportunity. You understand? Yeah, sometimes if things don't go your way, it's alright. It's an obstacle. Keep in mind, it's an obstacle. It's not the end. It's just an obstacle. There's no need to give up. Especially if you're trying to do something. If you want to become good at chess, there will be obstacles. There will be days where you lose, days where you can't win. That's not the end. It's an obstacle. Whoever wrote the book, whoever told the story about success being easy, nobody. You need obstacles. You need obstacles to enjoy the good moments. Just like you need bad days to make other days good. You just need it. You can't have good days all the time because a good day will become a normal day. And then once you experience a bad day, everything's gonna fall apart. Rather experience the bad days now than tomorrow. You understand? Because you can always learn something from it. So, what can I leave you with today? What can I leave you with? In yesterday's stream, I left you with like Proverbs 20 verse 24. Like, sure. Let me show you that one. Proverbs 20 verse 24. A person's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way? And I was, yeah, 2 days ago, I was like, okay, what does this mean? Because I was stumped. I was like, what does it mean? It means the Lord knows our path. We don't know our path. We don't know what to expect for tomorrow. We don't know what tomorrow has in store for us. We simply don't know. We can guess, we can plan, but nothing will go according to our plan. All will go according to the Lord's plan. That's basically the truth of the matter. And this is why Proverbs 20 verse 24 is such a cool verse. It says, a person's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way? You simply can't. Most times we don't know what we're doing, but we keep doing what we're doing. Come on. It's because we're trying to get to somewhere that we don't know where we're going. But we keep working. We keep trusting the process and we keep working. And the thing we often forget to do is trust the Lord. We become impatient and we start pushing and we start rushing and everything starts falling. So just be patient and trust the Lord in everything that you do. Okay, that's what I'm ending you off with tonight and or this morning. So yeah, goodbye everyone. I'm going to count to three or count down from three, and because there's delay on the stream. So let's see. Let's count down. Let me count down. So go three, two,